Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1992 movie Bram Stoker's Dracula. So this movie is directed by Francis Ford Coppola and is one of his most ambitious movies. And in this movie, when Dracula leaves the captive Jonathan Harker in Transylvania for London in search of Mina Harker, the incarnation of Dracula's long-dead wife, obsessed vampire hunter Dr. Van Helsing sets out to end the madness. This movie is a lot of fun. I've always loved this movie. I saw it for the first time when I was 12. I didn't even watch all of it back then. I saw like a good third of the movie. I missed like the last few minutes of it and everything. I was actually really mad when I had, because I don't remember exactly what I was doing that day, but I had to leave like right as the movie was getting close to the end of it, and I was like, man, I have to miss all of this, the ending, and there was like at least 15 minutes left, and I was so mad. But I rewatched it in my teens and loved it, and I haven't seen this one in a very long time. The last time I saw it, I think, was when I watched it in my teens, and this movie is really good. It has a really great cast in here, especially Gary Oldman as Dracula. I thought he was just absolutely amazing in this movie. And Winona Ryder as Mina is really good too. She fits the role really well, and her chemistry with him is pretty well done and everything. They have great chemistry. Their age gap is a little questionable, but they work good together. Anthony Hopkins as Dr. Van Helsing is great too. I love him in this movie. And Richard E. Grant as Dr. Seward is really good too. I was trying to remember what his name was. And Keanu Reeves as Jonathan Harker he's kind of a mixed bag. His accent is like really laughably bad and everything. It's kind of only halfway there. Like part of the time he sounds like he's really trying hard to hide his normal voice, and then there's parts where you can kind of hear his normal voice and stuff. His accent is just really bad. This movie is known for that, the terrible accent with Keanu Reeves and everything. And I like Keanu Reeves. He's one of my favorite actors. I've always loved him. I think he's a great actor, just not in this movie. He's better suited for more movies where he doesn't have to use accents, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I would say he's mainly suited for action, but he's been good in dramas too, but action has always been his strong suit. But this movie, he tries, and he has good chemistry with Winona Ryder and stuff. He works pretty good with her, and Gary Oldman is pretty good in this. Like I said, he has pretty good chemistry with Winona Ryder too, but he's really good in this movie. But I think the cast are all great in here. I've heard that there was a lot of crazy things going on behind the scenes on the set, and Keanu Reeves was taking up for Winona Ryder on stuff. I can't remember exactly what, so I'm not going to say too much about that, because since I don't remember 100% what happened, it's not really. I don't want to say something and not be right and get my facts wrong or something. I don't want to be like that. But the production design on this movie is amazing. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It has some gorgeous cinematography, awesome production design, sets look great, and the makeup effects on Dracula look awesome. I love his look at the beginning of the movie where he's like really old and he has those buns in his hair that make him kind of look like a heart and stuff. He kind of reminds me of I don't know, but it just looks awesome. He looks awesome. It reminds me of the character in Little Nicky. And I think that's just there's a character in Little Nicky that it reminds me of, and I think it's just because of the fact that I think that movie might have been taking inspiration from this. I don't know, but I love the makeup effects and stuff in this movie, and the score in here is great. I forgot how good the score is in this movie. I'm trying to remember who did the score for it. I'm looking real quick. Wally Killar. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but his score is amazing. Really great score and everything. So all in all, I love this movie. I think that Bram Stoker's Dracula is a really great movie. Like I said, it's been one of my favorites ever since I was a kid. It's not one that I revisit very often, though, because it does kind of have some pacing issues. It's a slow burner, and I don't tend to rewatch the slow burners as often. I love them, but when I do watch them, I just don't rewatch them very often. But this one is one that I do always enjoy when I watch it and everything. Mostly for Michelle Pfeiffer. I mean, not Michelle Pfeiffer, Winona Ryder. I'm sorry. She's just amazing. And everything in this movie, and this has always been one of my favorite roles of hers. She's just really good in this movie. I don't know why, but I just love her in here. And Gary Oldman, it's one of my favorite performances of his too. But he's great in everything I've seen him in, which has only been a handful of stuff. But yeah, so anyway, I'd give Bram Stoker's Dracula an 8 out of 10. I think it's a really good movie. It's not quite as fast-paced and fun as the 1931 movie, but as far as the story goes, I think I do like this version a little bit better. But I love both versions and everything. So to me, they're kind of two separate things because they both feel totally different, even though they have their similarities. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of Bram Stoker's Dracula, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.